Your purpose has the ability to break cycles. And before we get into this topic, I want to specifically talk about what cycles your purpose has the ability to break. Your purpose has the ability to break the generational trauma cycle, the generational limitation cycle, and the generational poverty cycle. And these three cycles basically cover everything that life is made up of. Every negative thing that you can think of are going to fall in one of these categories. Anything that limits you is going to fall under one of these categories. Anything you've been identifying as, anything that you've been walking as, your purpose, your destiny, if it's outside of what you're destined for, this is where these cycles would fall under. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like it's hard for you to move forward, you feel like you're in a loop and you're repeating yourself every year and you're having a hard time moving forward in something, maybe not all areas, but at least one area that you can think of, then you're going to want to watch this video to the end. Start with Proverbs 28:13, where it says, "Whoever conceals his transgression will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsakes them will obtain mercy." Let's go and see what conceal means. So conceal means to keep from sight or hidden. Transgression means an act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct of offense. This is also talking about, in scripture, it's talking about with these two, the things that you keep hidden that are not a part of your purpose, but are still operating. And so when you keep those things hidden, it allows your purpose to not fully, do what it's been created to do, such as break cycles of curses and different things that are not supposed to be attached to you. Proverbs, it also talks about mercy that's going to be applied to these things. And so mercy is a compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone who is within one's power to punish or harm. So basically it's like receiving compassion from forgiveness from a king, someone that is high power over you. You know that in Hebrew, right, because we know our Messiah was Hebrew rooted, that compassion can be translated to rakam, and I believe I'm saying that right, rakam. And so rakam is translated in English as womb. Jeremiah 1:5, it talks about, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet of the nations." What happens with your will, your freedom that you have right now, your purpose, when you understand that your purpose has the power to break generational cycles that do not serve you in favor, what happens is you start to generate a different outcome. Going back to the womb, what happens is something is rebirthed. Something is born that is new. There's a newness that comes with that womb, and God knew it from the very beginning. And He wants you to know that your purpose has the power to break generational cycles. Okay, so you may be wondering, where do I start with breaking those generational cycles? Where do I start with that? Well, I want to invite you to check out Thy Kingdom Come Vault membership, where you're going to have the opportunity to learn about things like this and so much more. How to break the generational cycles. For the whole month of August, we are going to be talking about breaking the cycle. And so what we're going to do is steward your purpose. We're going to help you find the keys and heal from identity and even purpose beliefs that keep you stuck in the generational cycles. And we're going to teach you how to think the way that your purpose can actually change your life, transform your life. Your purpose needs cared for. And so in this Vault membership, we're going to be caring for your identity, who you are, your purpose, and your destiny. We're going to help you establish healthy relationships in a way that the cycle hasn't taught you. And so we're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about healing. And overall, what's going to happen here is that generational limitations and generational trauma are going to be healed, and generational healing and generational wealth are going to be produced. If this video encouraged you, make sure you like it, share it with someone that you love, someone that you may know that's been going through a hard time, is trying to have understanding on it, and go check out Thy Kingdom Come membership so that you can start breaking those cycles today and walking in your purpose. Until next time, guys, remain putting your hope in God and have a blessed day.